Hey everyone, welcome back to Prospeak, the place where we unpack everyday expressions that help you speak smarter and with more confidence in any situation. Now, today we're looking at two powerful idioms that go hand in hand. One is open a can of worms, and the other is stir the hornet's nest. Well, both these idioms describe situations that lead to chaos or conflict. But do you know what their difference is? Let me break it down for you. Let's start with opening a can of worms. Okay, so this means you accidentally start something that turns out to be much more complicated than expected, or messy than anticipated or planned for. Catch my drift? Picture this. Have you ever been in this situation where you asked an innocent question or made a simple suggestion, but then all of a sudden you've triggered arguments, confusion, or drama that you didn't even plan for or could not have seen coming? Now that's opening a can of worms. Literally, you might have expected to find a snack inside that can, but lo and behold, out comes live worms squirming everywhere. You can't put them back, and now things are out of control. You with me? Another example, if you may. You suggest changing dinner plans to make everyone happy at the family get-together, only to spark a debate over food preferences, diets, and who's cooking. You didn't mean to cause a fuss, but now it's a full-on disagreement. That's opening a can of worms, a small action, big mess, and all by accident. Now contrast that with stir the hornet's nest. This one's about intentionally bringing up something sensitive or controversial, knowing it could upset people or cause a reaction. It's like poking a hornet's nest. You know what's inside is dangerous, but you go ahead anyway. And once the hornets come out, it's hard to control the outcome. A good example would be a politician bringing up a divisive issue in a public speech, not by mistake, but on purpose, to spark a reaction. It could be something like charging people extra taxes as housing levy. So then the crowd gets angry, media picks it up, and tensions rise. That's stirring the hornet's nest. The politician has invited the drama, and now it's here to stay. So here's the key difference, and why these idioms complement each other so well. Opening a can of worms is about unintended trouble. You didn't mean to cause problems, but your action uncovered hidden issues. Stirring the hornet's nest is about deliberate provocation. You knew the risks, but did it anyway, often to make a point or force change. But in both cases, you're dealing with a situation that escalates quickly. Sometimes even doing the right thing can lead to backlash, whether by accident or by choice. Let's talk usage a bit more. Imagine your team is deciding on a company retreat. You say, let's vote on destinations. Seems fair until people start arguing over cost, climate, and food options. Someone says, well, that opened a can of worms. On the other hand, say someone openly criticizes management in a meeting, knowing it will ruffle feathers. You might say, that definitely stirred the hornet's nest. Now picture both in one situation. Your friend wants to send a group text calling out someone for always being late. You warn them. That's opening a can of worms and stirring the hornet's nest. Maybe talk to them privately first. See, the phrases can work together when a situation risks both uncovering problems and provoking reactions. So next time you're about to raise a sensitive topic, or even suggest something simple, ask yourself, am I opening a can of worms? Or am I stirring the hornet's nest? Both can lead to problems, just for different reasons. That's it for today's episode of Prospeak. Now you've got two more idioms in your toolkit, perfect for describing when conversations take a sharp turn. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, use your words wisely, and maybe keep the cans and nests sealed for now. Catch you next time.